solution. So as you see here, the first sentence says, Rohan has a total of 90 guppies. So we want to make sure that we write that down to have all the information needed for this problem. So 90 guppies, and it also says that the 90 guppies are in the 4 fish tanks. So there are 4 fish tanks. We're going to name each as 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are 4 fish tanks, and this is the fish tank number. And below that, it also says there is 1 more guppy in the second tank than the first tank, and on and on and on. So we know that we're counting the number of guppies because it's asking for the number of guppies in the 4th tank. So we're going to count the number of guppies in each tank. Number of guppies. So in the first tank, we have that number of guppies, second, third, and fourth. Okay, so as you see here in the problem, it doesn't give you the number of guppies in each tank. So it only tells us that there's 1 more, 2 more, 3 more in each other tank. So we're going to have to set a variable. And the first tank we can set as x. So the number of guppies in the first tank is x. Okay, so now we can continue on. So there is 1 more guppy in the second tank than the first tank. So we know that the second tank is x plus 1. The reason why is because it's 1 more, or we add 1. Okay, so there's 1 more, or x plus 1, which is 1 more than x for the number of guppies. Okay, so it also states that there are 2 more guppies in the third tank than the second tank. So if there are 2 more guppies in the third tank than the second tank, we can add 2 to the number of guppies in the second tank to get the number of guppies in the third tank. So x plus 3. So plus 1, plus 2. And we can continue on. So it says there are 3 more guppies in the fourth tank than the third tank. So if there are 3 more guppies in the fourth tank than the third tank, then we're going to add 3 to find to the third tank to find the total amount in the fourth tank. So we add 3 and we get x plus 6. So every tank has a number of guppy, has a written value of guppies, and they're all written in the value of x. So yeah, so we have the total amount of guppies in each tank, and we have to use the first statement. It says there are 90 guppies, so that means all the tanks added together has the total number of guppies is 90. Okay, so if we add x plus 1, x plus 3, x plus 6, which is the number of guppies in all the tanks, then we get the total number of guppies. So x plus 1 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 6 is equal to 90 guppies total. And we simplify, 4x plus 10 is equal to 90. And 4x is equal to, we subtract 10 on both sides, so we get 4x is equal to 80, or x is equal to 20. So that the number x is equal to 20, so that means we know that the number of guppies in the first tank is 20, the number of guppies in the second tank is 21. So let me clear this off first. So 20, 21, 23, and 26. And we can make sure and double check by adding up all the number of guppies in each tank, and they will equal 90 as well. So basically what we did to solve this problem, and the answer to this problem is how many guppies are in the fourth tank, and as you see, it's 26. So the answer is E. So